Hey everyone, Boomercraft here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm back another again with a Let's Talk video. I haven't done one of these in a while just because, I know, I've been busy and lately I didn't really care about that little series that I was doing. But I did care about everyone that showed respect to me with, like, the previous video that I did with the bullying and, like, changing and everything, and I don't know, that changing video was over the place. I was always, like, saying, it's good to change, it's good to change, yeah. I don't know what the heck I was talking about in that video. But today I want to talk about Domino's. Everyone keeps asking me to do a Domino's video. Everyone's like, some people don't even know I work at Domino's, and I wanted to kind of share what I feel about it and like where, like what this job has given me. And I just want to thank everyone that's like supported me with the job and everyone that says thank you Isaac or thank you Bilbo for the pizza or etc. Just says we love Domino's, we love you. Yep. Mad thank you to everyone. And I'm gonna kind of keep this as short as possible. But right off the bat, I want to thank two important people that helped me get this job. Dom, thank you, Dom, and Katie, thank you. You might not be watching this, but probably someone that works there is probably going to show you. Probably you, Nate, and Cayman. Yes, I'm going to be talking about you guys too. But right off the bat, I got hired actually at the start of September and August of 2017, and how I got started was I was walking into church one night. It was a Wednesday, and we were having our young service for all the high school kids, etc. And my boss, Katie, came up to me one day, and she was like, "Were you looking for a job or something?" And I was like, "Actually, before I got asked to work at Domino's, I was actually gonna go intern. I was gonna go actually get a job application for Taco Bell, but they're kind of the same thing. They're kind of the same thing that we do. But Katie asked me one night, the night we were going in for church, she was like, "Are you looking for a job?" And I was like, "Yes, I am. I was gonna go work at Taco Bell." And she was like, "How'd you like to be a driver at Domino's, etc." And I was like, "Okay." And then when I got the job, they changed it for like you had to be older, and at the time I didn't have my driver's license, so I couldn't do it. So, but then she was like, well, "Do you want to be an insider?" An insider makes all like the pizzas, they fold the boxes, they do etc. Normally the drivers don't do as much. They fold the boxes, they do the dishes, they help around us, and if we get like a big order or something where we're like mad inside the store or something, they'll help us out, and we love and care for them as well. And but Katie asked me if I wanted to be an insider, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I started the application, I went in for my interview, and Dom was joking, he was cracking jokes at the time, I was just, like, being serious, and Dom always is like, you don't have to be serious around me, man, you could joke, just keep it in. So, through my entire interview, I was just like, I had this face on, I was like, yeah, I can do that, yeah. I wasn't like, yeah, I can do that. I wasn't casual, I was just like, yep, yeah, I can do that, yeah. Whatever you need, I can do that, yeah. And I'm going to start on by saying the start of the job was not easy for me. No. Because what I did was I folded up boxes. That was easy. That was easy. The folding up boxes, that was easy. I did the dishes. Easy. And then what I did next was before she quit Domino's, this woman, Rachel, I think her name was, she trained me on oven. Oven was my favorite thing at the time, and it kind of still is my favorite thing there. I don't get to do as much because, you know, we have new people being hired once and twice a week or a month or so. But I get on oven here and there. But I started out doing oven. It was the funnest thing. I got to cut all the pizzas. I got to put them in the boxes. And next, I got to put stickers on boxes. That was fun. And I kind of had a hard time. And before somebody goes in the comment section, which I know she's going to do this. I don't know if she has a YouTube account. She probably doesn't. But Taylor, she's been making this joke all week. For the past 2 weeks, she's been making this same joke with me, saying, Isaac used to put the marble cookie brownies in the sandwich boxes. Yes, I did that. Because you know why? I didn't eat the brownies, okay? I did not eat the Domino's brownies. And you're probably going to be like, why would you put them in the chicken box? Why would you put them in the sandwich box? I never ordered a marble cookie brownie. Nobody in my family ever ordered a marble cookie brownie in our Domino's ordering life. Okay? So, I didn't know that we put them in the small pizza boxes. I thought you put them in the sandwich boxes because they came in 9 pieces. So you would stack all 3. Okay, so that's what I did. And then somebody was like, no, you put them in the small box. I was like, okay, fine. So before you guys go in the comment section saying, Isaac, you're an idiot, guess what? I didn't know that we put them in the small boxes, okay? So that was my bad. But after that, Dom came to me one day, and he was like, okay, we're going to put you on phones. And I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah. I was nervous. Because, like, I don't get a lot of calls from people, but, like, here and there, I'll, like, answer a phone for one of my friends. And, you know, you talk to your friends casually, but you're talking to someone over the phone casually. Like, you're talking to a stranger, unless you know the person, then it's not a stranger. But you're talking to 100 strangers every day. I'm exaggerating. We don't talk to 100 people unless it's Friday or Saturday, or it's a big day, like a Super Bowl game. But anyway, I was talking to strangers here and there. And what you do is you get trained to answer 10 calls, and you have to listen to them with someone that's been working there longer than you. And then after that, you have to answer 10 calls by yourself. So I did that. And here and there, I made the same like difficulty choices that you do on a phone. You make the wrong order, you tell them the wrong price, or you we have a weird, well, we don't have a weird system. It's actually pretty normal. And I got it down in 4 or 5 months that I've worked there. And, like, I'll give you an example. So, Philly cheesesteak, that's one of our specialty pizzas. So, somebody told me when I first got put on the phones, a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Not a Philly cheesesteak, a Philly cheesesteak pizza. So, I just put Philly steak on there instead of Philly cheesesteak. So, it went on there, and I had to call them back and give them the wrong. And what really sucks is when they don't pay with cash, they pay with the credit card. So, when you already charge that, when you already charge the card for the deal, for the order, and you put it in wrong, they have to do it again, and they get so freaking mad. It's like, well, and what I did was, every 10 calls that I had to do before I could pass, and they could say, okay, you can answer calls whenever, every time I picked on the phone for 10 calls, I said, I'm new to Domino's, I'm just starting out on phones, can you please be patient with me? And most of the time, people were okay with it. But when I called back this person to say, I messed up your order, they went mad on me. So, that was my bad, but whatever. And recently, I got asked if I ever wanted to quit Domino's. And there was actually one night that I did. My parents were out of town. They were out on, like, vacation with a bunch of other friends. They went to the Bahamas or something. They went on some kind of cruise. I don't know. And I was all by myself with my brother, my sisters, and my cousin, and his Nana. She was watching us. And I came home every single night because I worked almost every single night that week. And, well, 5 nights. I say every single night, but I worked 5 nights that week. And there was one night in particular, I can't remember, we were really busy that day. And Dom was there, and it didn't make it worse, but it made it worse for me. Because every time a phone rang, he expected me to go get it. Yes, I'm new, and when you get hired at Domino's, you're required to go do it because you need more practice. So you can get with the phone, so it will make it easier for you. Me, of course, I was not doing too good on the phone, so every time. So one night, I can't remember if I was on Make Line or not. I don't know if I was on Make Line. I might have been on Make Line. I was practicing Make Line. But one night, I just stopped. I hung up the phone one day. I went into the bathroom, and I just was there just shaking my hands. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I was ready to quit. I was just like, I can't do this. It's just too much for me. And I was like, hold up. I realized to myself, I'm like, this is the real world. You're going to get a job one day, and you're going to be in the exact same place, Isaac. You're going to get one day, and you're just going to be like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. People are driving me crazy. That's life is. That's what life is. You're gonna jump into obstacles one day. You're gonna feel like one day you're at work that the whole entire world is crashing on you. And at that moment, I was just like, I pulled myself up like, you got to get it together. You've got 2 more hours left. Okay, you can do this. It's fine. Your parents are gonna be home a week. You can tell them all about it later, and you can get through this. And ever since then, I've worked harder. I've worked a lot faster. And a lot of people catch me on guard at work. They're always like, dang, Isaac, you're fast. You do this in a different kind of order. I'm like, yeah. That's how just I am. When I see something that needs to be done, or somebody asks me something, a lot of, like, Taylor asks me here and there, like, I said, can you go get some dough? Or can anybody go get me some large dough? Or this or that. And we have our dough stacked in the freezer, the walk-in, and then we have our thin crust on a shelf. And me and Taylor are the shortest people in the stores. And there are some tall girls, Shauna, Destiny. I'm not gonna name everyone else, but they claim they can't get it. I have to climb. Well, no, I don't have to climb on the shelf. I was about to say that. I have to stand on my toes just to reach the box, and I can pull it down. And they're like, "Oh my God, the box is too heavy." I can't say the word, but you can kind of illustrate what I'm trying to say. I'm like, please. I stand on my toes. I'm like, I pick that box down. I'm like, this is not heavy. And I get it down in 5 seconds. Or like a minute. I'm exaggerating a little bit more. But anyway, I did a lot more. And then after that, Christmas time came. And everyone was saying, okay, we're going to be the busiest. We were casually busy. We weren't that busy as I thought it was going to be. And then Christmas time, actually, for me, was probably like the best time I've ever worked at Domino's. I got my license the week of Christmas, so that was a winner. I could drive into work. I didn't have to, my parents didn't have to drive me in. They didn't need to pick me up anymore. I could drive in the parking lot. I could walk in. I could drive off from work. I just felt like I was an adult then. And I want to kind of do another Let's Talk talking about this, about like what it feels like being like a young adult, because I'm considering myself as a young adult. I don't pay taxes or anything, but I pay for my gas for my car. I pay for like anything that happens to my car. I pay like for like most of the stuff that's in my room now, and I have a job. I have my car. I go to high school. You know, I feel like kind of like a young adult-ish. I'm not. I consider myself a young adult, but I'm not really. Okay, I've got like a few more years, and then I'm considered an adult. Anyway, but Christmas time for me was probably like the best time, and what I want to say is probably like the most fun. This is probably the best thing that's ever happened in my life, because not only do I have a job, I have a group of people that fully understand with. Because when I first started the job, I was like, I'm gonna be stuck in a room with a bunch of adults. It's gonna be like, I was like, I don't think anybody from high school the high school I go to, I'm like, nobody's gonna work here. Half the people employed there go to the school I go with, and we joke around every single day, and I love it. They're like some of the best people that I've ever met on the planet. They're the nicest people. Sure, we all get angry once in a while with each other. That's a job. That's life. We all get angry. But one way or another, we always come back together, and we always, like, figure out this and that. The managers I work with every single night, I love them all. I love Katie. I love Dom. I love Erica. I love Melissa. I love Jessica. I love Sierra. They're all nice women. Like, just hanging out with all of them every single day that I go into work. I always have a smile on my face. And every day that I walk in, either I'm having a bad day, I always put a smile on my face. Just because of that. Or I stay quiet. A week ago, I came into work and I was just sad because I did something that I regret, and I'm working on it right now because I'm struggling with it. And, everyone was just like, Isaac, you're so quiet today. I'm like, yeah, I'm just tired. I wasn't really. I was just struggling. I was tired. I was tired of the way that I was struggling with something. Something I've been struggling with for like the past 3 years of my life. Actually, no, I've been struggling with for the past 5 years of my life, and I'm really tired of it. And whenever I get upset about something that I've either done, well, it's something that's happened, I either stay quiet, or I come into my room and I just put out all the anger. I don't punch walls or anything, but I just kind of stand still, or I do something that like takes my mind off of it. Usually it's like read a book, or I build Legos or something. I don't know. But Domino's, all the employees have probably brought out the best part of me, because when I was first hired, you have to watch like all these videos and stuff, and like it tells you what your job is and what you do, and we're required to say welcome back to all the drivers. We're required to say welcome to Domino's when all the people come in that they are here to order, or they're picking up an order, etc. So when I first started, I don't think anybody said welcome back, drivers. So what I started to do was, every time a driver came in, I would either say them smiling because they got like a good tip, or I saw them being angry because something that they happened when they were out there, or they got some bad news when they were on the road, or they got a phone call that said something bad was happening. So the reason a lot of people ask me, like, some of the customers ask me here and there, or a lot of people ask me, like, why do you say welcome back to all the drivers? it's like if you're having a bad day or something has come up in your life and you don't know how like to get away from it, I always say just welcome back because we're required to, but also I'm just trying to make you feel happy. I'm trying to make you feel better so you don't have to go on the rest of your day while you're working here expressing that like anger or that emotion to whatever happened in your life. And I'm just trying to be nice as possible. A lot of people say I'm like the nicest person that works there, and thank you for that. I do my best to be a nice person. I try my best to be like a young Christian man. I'm trying to be the best, and a lot of people joked around when I first got the job, like, "Oh, you did it for money." No, seriously. After I worked at my first job, I wanted another job, like right off. I was just like, I want to do something. I'm sick and tired of coming home and doing nothing. I made videos, of course, and I was like writing stories and stuff, and I was reading books, but I was like, I was doing not like really nothing. So I was just like, I need to work. If I know there's a million things out there, I want to find a job. And thank to God, Katie and Dom reached out to me, and they're like, "You want a job?" Yes, I took it. And we recently just had a talk. I recently had a talk with someone. They were like, "Why do you like?" They said, "I hate working here," and I was like, "Oh, I like it." And they're like, "Why do you like it so much?" I'm just like, "Cause I just like working. I don't know. There's something about it that I enjoy doing. I enjoy making all the pizzas. I enjoy cleaning up. Yes, I enjoy cleaning up. Yes, just go ahead and I can see the comments now. Um, I just enjoy working there. Just putting people's smiles on their faces, and how awesome it is to make pizza. I mean, come on, like that's so funny. I just like it. I don't know. It's just I love my high school job. It's just I don't think that I've been at. I don't think something like this has been. I don't think I've felt as happy as much as I've been in a very long time. Like after me and Francis broke up, I kind of went to like a series of depression and sadness again. But when I was working on my film and my Lego series, I kind of got a little more happy with that. I was kind of working on my future career. Um, but when I got this job, it brought me more alive inside. I just felt like I was like I'm doing something with my life instead of coming home and playing video games or doing nothing. I mean, playing video games is nothing bad. I mean, if you're a kid, you should enjoy that. Yeah, playing video games is fun, but like having a job is really important, and I really enjoy it. I just feel like I have more responsibility now, and just joking around with Taylor, Shauna, Destiny, Cayman, Nate, every single day. Dunt Halford, Riley, Trey, Erica, all of them. It's just funny. We all crack a joke once in a while. Like, and here's the funny thing. This is my favorite thing I like to joke about. When I was hired, a month or two later, I think it might have been a month, Destiny was hired, and I joked recently for like the past 2 months, like, I was hired before you, so technically I'm your boss. And she's like, shut up. So we cracked joke back and then, or like, everyone calls me Sassy Isaac, or like Sassy this or that. Like, always like, he's so sassy. So, I don't know, it's just, I am really, I get it from my mom, but I love cracking a joke with everybody, and whenever we get like a big order, I try my best to keep every bit. I try to keep it like happy instead of being like everyone upset. And we do get upset all the time, but it's not like every single day we come in and we have like a big argument or like we're upset about something. So we always like we don't talk about anything. Like I do my best to try to get everyone to be happy or like put a smile on their face or something. So that was it. But I don't know. Just so many people are asking about it. Um, I can't really talk about like anything like important that happens at work because that's we're required not to do that when we're hired. So I can't tell you how much I get paid. I can't tell you this or that. I can't tell you about login or anything about that. So, um, but my favorite things to do is I love making the pizzas and I love being on oven and I just like making everyone happy. Those are my favorite things to do. Um, And nobody that has been hired that I've worked with or I have worked with only for like maybe a day before they get fired or they quit or something. There hasn't been a day where I've walked in and anybody has made me mad or nobody has made me upset. Nobody has like got on my nerves that I've just wanted to like punch or like got on my nerves or anything. Nobody's made me upset, which is shocking because I can get easily mad or like I can get easily upset about something. And like the best part is I get to work with teenagers, so you know, and like it's just fun. Like I don't know. Just if I got fired or if I quit one day. I mean, obviously I'm gonna quit one day because you know I want to be a film director. But if I ever got fired, I'd probably be upset, of course. But you know I would miss it. I'm probably never gonna miss it when I quit. But for right now, I'm just gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna enjoy where I'm at. I'm gonna enjoy working at Domino's as I have been for the past few months. And summer's coming up, so I hope it's not too crazy. A lot of people say it's not, so I'm hoping. Now that I'm speaking of busy, probably the only thing that the only night that has been probably the busiest for me. Friday and Saturdays are usually like the busiest nights, but they're pretty much average unless like a game is happening. But probably the biggest night that was the worst for us was New Year's Eve. Um, because it was totally unexpected. That was because I was like, nobody's gonna order a pizza. They're gonna go to bars. They're gonna go to like events. They're gonna have like champagne, wine. They're gonna have this or that. They're not gonna order pizza. And like, I don't think I've ever been to like a New York's Eve. I don't think I've ever been to a New Year's Eve party where like somebody's ordered pizza or something. But it turns out a lot of people did order pizza that night, so my bad. And then Taylor and someone else was talking about like, oh my gosh, Super Bowl Sunday is gonna be like the biggest night. We were not that busy, which surprised me, but I don't know. I can't wait. I can't wait to see where this job takes me. It's not gonna take me anywhere else, but you know, it's good to have. So another big round of applause to everybody that has congratulated me, that shows me love and respect that I have a job and I get to interact with my friends and my family. I want to thank everyone that I work with, Taylor, Destiny. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up on my phone real quick. But before I do that, also I just realized a lot of people. This brings up another thing. When I was first hired, everyone was shook because everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Isaac is this small little boy. What can he do?" Well, guess what? I got a girlfriend. I got a car. I passed my driver's license before you did. I got a job. So yeah, eat that one, mother. So sorry, that was the old me. But that just shows you that not only am I small, but I can also do bigger things than you. That's also why I imagine bigger. So here's a little fun little reference for you guys. Um, but yes, I enjoy doing my job. I love being there with everybody. It's just I just really love working there, and I don't think I've ever been happier to be in a place where like I'm in an environment with people that I can relate to or I can understand. And we talk about a lot about personal things. We talk about like what's going on in our lives. And while I'm on that discussion, I feel like they're my second family to my church family. My church family and Domino's to me are my two second families, and I love each and every one of them that works there. Like they bring me so much happiness and so much joy that they really don't know it. And that's why I also wanted to make this videos because I wanted to make a notice to know that I care about each and every single one of them, and that you guys are like the closest things that I've had to friends in a long, long time. I've had friends that have left me because of my age or my how tall I am or like what I do with certain things, but you guys haven't changed. You guys, when I was first hired, you guys looked at me as I was a normal human being. You looked at me as like I was a normal person that just wanted a job. You didn't comment on me on like how tall I was, and I just want to thank you guys all for that because I've been bullied and picked on ever since the first grade about how tall I am, and you guys have never ever talked about how small I am, and I just want to thank you guys so much for that because you guys are amazing, and I hope you all don't change that because with the world being what it is right now and what's happening right now in the world, the only thing I ask for is that you guys do not change, and the way that you see me is how you will see everyone else. That we're all the same, in every single way. So, thank you. But to name everyone that's on here, oh, sorry, I might want to cut that out. I want to thank Erica, Dom, especially you, because you got me the job. Katie, you got me the job too, so thank you. Melissa, you're amazing. Hannah, I just met you recently. You're a very nice person as well, so thank you. Timber, you're brand new to the crew, but you're also doing a really good job. Duttenhofer, yes, you're doing a really good job, buddy. You're really, and you have the coolest name in the entire school. In the entire school store, you have the coolest name in the entire store. Destiny, I'm still your boss, so you better get your job done. Taylor, you're amazing. Sean, oh no, I about skipped my boy Cayman. Cayman, you're the funniest person I've ever met, so keep cracking a good joke, and don't buy me any more of those presents for Christmas, because I've got something very special for you this year. Shauna, you're great. Me, of course, I'm okay. I'm nice. Raleigh, great job. And then I won't be able to name every single driver because they're not. We actually have another page for that. But I'll do the best I can. Angel, great. I don't think I've met Angel. No, I have. Angel's good. He's brand new to the crew. We have another Brandon. Bishop, you know who I'm talking about. Bishop, clean up your act a little bit more, but you're doing good. Sierra, good. Brianna, great. Nathan, second funniest person. Jonathan, great. Talina, amazing. Another Sierra, terrific. Zach, I'm gonna miss you, buddy, and I hope you make yourself. I hope you make of something when you're at college. And let me think of anybody else that works now. Oh, Sierra and Daniel. I'm glad to have you guys back. I miss you guys so much. And Trey, great job, man. You're doing a good job. But yeah, this has been kind of a longer video, so I'm going to cut it down right now. Those are all my thanks for everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here and accepting me into the Domino's family. Yes, I said that. I can't wait to make more memories with you guys in the future and as progress with this job. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm also going to do another Domino's video very soon. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but by the title of the video next time, you'll know what it is. So, I hope to have some fun with that. And as much as people want me to do behind-the-scenes videos of Domino's, I don't think I can do that. I don't know. I might ask Katie in the future. I might do a commercial for Domino's one day. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, thank you guys for so much watching this video. If you like the explode button, like a creeper, light up yourselves amazing comments, guys. If this happens to be the first video you see me, you do subscribe and join me today for so much for everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. And remember, always imagine bigger.